Okay, I think we're live. Oh, yeah, we should be. I did see Jack. Yep, hello, mate. Welcome everybody. Oh, need to disconnect the hard point. Shaky a little bit. Yep, okay, that's fair enough. Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's stream. The first game of 3 games. Bloody hell. It is a fairly interesting day today, to say the very least, in terms of NRL matches. We've got obviously this game currently going to be happening in about 15 minutes. The New Zealand Warriors against the Raiders. You've got at 5:30, you have the Canterbury Bulldogs up against the Sydney Roosters, and then at 7:30, probably the game of the round, the Parramatta Eels up against the North Queensland Cowboys up there in the top end in Darwin. Should be an absolute, a tasty. Now I'm just sending out some socials, really. Yep, there we are. Okay, sweet. So we can just switch over the phone over to KO so that we can actually get ready for today's matches. So, without further ado, let's actually go into the team list for today's matchup. So first off, we'll start off with the New Zealand Warriors. We have at fullback Reece Walsh, got Jesse Arthurs and Adam Pompey on the wings with Rocco Berry and Viliami Vailei in the centres. You got DeJean Arce at 5'8" with Sean Johnson at halfback. Adam Fanua-Blake, Wade Egan and Matthew Lodge as the prop hooker props. Ewan Aitken and Bailey Sirinen in the second row with Jazz Tavaga at lock. Interchange consists of Bunty Afoa, Elisa Katoa, Jack Murchie, and Bern Murdoch Massilia. And the reserve for the Warriors is Taniela Otokolo. And now for the Canberra Raiders, we have Jordan Rapana on fullback with Nick Kotrick and Xavier Savage on the wings with Matthew Tomoko and Semi Valamai in the centres. You've got Jack Whiten at 5'8" with Brad Schneider at halfback. Josh Papali'i, Adam Elliott and Joseph Tarpany as the prop hooker props. Hudson Young and Corey Harawira at the second row with Ryan Sutton as the lock. Interchange consists of Tom Starling, Chance Nicole Clockstead, Corey Horsberg and Harry Rushton, with number 19 Matt Frawley being the reserve for this match. So a very interesting lineup, to say the very least. Obviously the Warriors have had a bunch of injuries, including one of the players getting a ruptured testicle, which is that shit hurts. That shit hurts, and I hope they all come back well, especially the one who got the ruptured testicle. That's probably one of the worst pains a man can go through in terms of physical pain. But yeah, so in terms of that, I'm going to show off the multi that I have for this game. Here we go. We have Viliami Vailei to score for the Warriors. We have Semi Valamai and Chance Nicole Clockstead to score for the Canberra Raiders. And the Canberra Raiders to take out the win. Payout of $28.75. And now I do realise that Chance Nicole Clockstead is starting on the bench, which is a little bit of a bit shaky, but no, we should be. I think we should be okay. Probably could come on off the bench, score a couple of tries. You know, the things we want. But yeah, this match is going to be fairly interesting to see what does happen. Obviously, both teams coming off major losses last week. Of course, Warriors 70-10 to the Storm. Raiders having a bit of a sort of a large. It wasn't really that. I mean, it kind of was a large loss to the Panthers. Panthers fans doing all that. And all night. I'm only watching. Yeah, hello Jack. Sorry if I might have missed you. I only have one device, so I'll flick back and forth from KO. Warriors 1-12. Very interesting. It's So yeah, so very it's going to be a very interesting game. I would like to see the Warriors team dig in. I quite like the Warriors, but I just think the Raiders. I mean, the Raiders I think could be too strong for the Warriors. In terms of the other games in regarding to streaming, at this point I'm not too sure. I probably won't end up doing the Bulldogs Roosters one. I probably will end up doing the Parramatta Cowboys game. So yeah, so sorry, people who want to watch the Bulldogs Roosters one. Warriors going to win. Okay, there's both people so far going for the Warriors. I'm just gonna have a quick look at the poll. I don't hang up. Oh. There we go. I've got Streamlabs split. Okay, now we just merge us back to one. There we go. In terms of the current poll, there was 3 votes, 2 in favour of the New Zealand Warriors, 1 in favour of Canberra. No one voted for both teams. I did just realise both teams somehow only make sense of them losing. I'm a fucking idiot. It's all right. We just roll with the punches. We stay with that. It's just it just do be like that on sometimes. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna get rid of a bunch of stuff so I can free up. Yeah, just get rid of that. Get rid of that. That. Might keep that up. Just looking at tabs at the moment. It's more likely that both teams could lose. Yeah, that's what I should have meant, because now both teams somehow, it's like saying both teams are really good. It makes no sense on my end. It's just really silly from me. So it looks like to be a solid crowd at Redcliffe. The Warriors, I believe it's in about 2 months' time, or about a month and a half, they do go back to New Zealand. I choose the Warriors, yeah. So be interested to see. Probably I'm assuming is you, Jack, and you, Mike, picked the Warriors. Who picked Canberra? That's going to be an interesting one. In terms of my prediction, I think it will be close, but I personally think the Warriors will not win. Sorry, I should say I think the Raiders will get the win. But then again, this is a kind of game where the Warriors can dig deep and get a result, like the game a couple of weeks ago against the Cowboys. Yeah, so a lot of sport happening, getting ready for the NBA Finals. There's one thing I probably should do. I probably should do this just as a bit of a promotion thing of something I will be involved in a couple of days' time. If I can just fixing this slide quickly. Okay, I think that's good enough. Maybe just pull it down here. A little bit of somewhat of a reveal, but it has been said. So basically, for those who don't know, this is going to be happening. I'll be on the Sam Revel channel on Tuesday night at 7 PM for a live match preview of the North Queensland Cowboys and Newcastle Knights match. I do like how in the thumbnail, because this is the thumbnail for the stream on Sam Revel, that is an accurate depiction of me as a Knight. That is 100% accurate. There is no embellishment at all. That's just how I look. So yeah, it's a exact artist depiction of myself. So we're getting ready to in close now. I am a little bit worried in terms of the multi with Nicole Clockstead starting on the bench. If I can bring up the numbers actually from the team list, I don't know if you can see it. So Jesse Arthurs and Adam Pompey are the wingers, but they've got the numbers of the centers, and the centers, Roccoberry and Villami Vele, have the numbers of the wingers, 2 and 5. It's just crazy. What an anomaly rugby league can have sometimes. So we're getting relatively close. I'm trying to figure out a good place. I think I put the phone like here. I really should put it on data so it doesn't like mess with the stream. Yep, okay, that's good. We've still got about 5 minutes away from kickoff, so just got a little bit of time remaining. Okay, what do I talk about? What do I talk about for 5 minutes? What do I talk about? Oh, I did, there was no streams yesterday. I actually went last night to the South Sydney Rabbitohs and Manly Sea Eagles game down at the Central Coast. It was fairly good, minus the fact that I missed the first 20 minutes, basically. Because basically, for those who don't know the layout of Central Coast Stadium, there's like one entrance and it's ridiculously small. And knowing with people that come, like... It's not like a stereotype, but people that usually go to sporting events from Sydney like to arrive like almost on kickoff. They don't try to go early. So what happened was basically when the game was happening, there was about 1,000 people outside trying to get through like one entrance where there's like 4 turnstiles. Oh, you went too, Jack. That's sick. And it was we were just sitting out there. It is on my Instagram story of just like the view from outside of it. But it's a good stadium. It's just it needs more entrances. It needs at least like 3 for like a set when 17,000 people are going to be there for a rugby league match, because the only other team that uses that stadium is the Warriors. Not the Warriors, the Mariners, the Central Coast Mariners in the A-League. And obviously they don't get that many people. Didn't see me. I was basically on the general admission side where the 2 stands are. I was like hidden. I was relatively hidden, basically. So yeah, I was in the mix. There was a lot of both teams around, of both sides. Just another advertisement for the NRL. So basically should transition from this advertisement straight to the game. Let's just go to the poll one last time so we can end it before the match starts. Panthers and Titans, that game was really weird. As the rain starts to come down in northern New South Wales. So there we go. There's the end of the poll. A 2-1 in favour of the New Zealand Warriors. Sorry. So yep, at Moreton Daily Stadium. Only a few more games for the Warriors up in Queensland before they can go back to home sweet home in New Zealand. So currently going into the lineups. So both teams currently in the bench. So we could go through the lineups. So first with the away team with the Canberra Raiders, we can go Jordan Rapana at fullback, Nick Kotrick and Xavier Savage on the wings, Semi Valemai and Matthew Tomoko in the centres. Got Jack White at 5'8", Brad Schneider at halfback, Josh Papali, Adam Elliott and Joseph Tapani in the prop hooker prop, Hudson Young, Corey Harawira-Nara in the second row with Ryan Sutton at lock. Interchange consists of Tom Starling, Chance, Nicole Klokstad, Corey Horsburgh and Harry Rushton, with the reserve being Matt Frawley. So there we go. What are your thoughts on the Sharks loss? Even though Broncos were good, Sharks came out the gate clunky and played like 2021. Yeah, it was really weird. Like even in the first half, the Sharks were very like off. Like they had a lot of chances down to attack on their part of the field, but they just didn't do anything. You should make a video 1 to 16 teams favourite to not favourite. That's a good idea. That is like in terms of teams I like. I did do one a couple of years ago. It was like ranking teams. What did you make of the Broncos the other night? I think Broncos did very well. In fairness, the Sharks weren't that great, unfortunately to say. But Katoni Staggs, that try was really good, and Broncos did switch on to the second half when they needed to, and just a good bit of momentum and fair play to them. It's glad to see Brisbane now in the top 8, because rugby league is, I think it was Blug and Abbas said that like rugby league is like good when like the Knights / Broncos go well, which I think is it's an accurate statement. I mean, the Knights won't be good for a while, but the Faraz is here definitely. ZR Games, I go for the Raiders. Well, good luck to you. I have used to win this game, if that means anything. So, Dejan Assie's 11th NRL game, and it's his Warriors debut. The Canberra Raiders will kick off. The Canberra will be running screen right, and the Warriors will pick up the ball. Just a reminder, yeah, no game footage. Who do I go for? I've tipped the Raiders in this game, but I'm a Knights fan. Thank you so much, bro. Hopefully we win. I think you should be able to. Kickoff, we are underway between the Warriors and the Raiders. And it's a somewhat short kickoff as the siren sounds immediately. And there's the first tackle, 20 metres out for the Warriors. Now shifted up to the middle. I think that is the number 10 of Matthew Lodge, skinhead Matthew Lodge. We'll get to the 30. Now they're going to shift it up more to the middle, as that's Jazz Tavaga. He will get to the 35 for the third tackle. Be nice to see what kind of tactics can be played out in these two teams, because both teams do need a win. So fourth tackle now for the Warriors, just shy of halfway, and now that's... Oh, it's a bit of a ball lob, and it's been picked up by Semi Valamai. And Valamai's broken away here. Oh, nope, they're bringing it back for the knock-on. So as a knock-on by the Warriors, it will be on the Raiders' 40-metre line. And I was about to say, because Valamai, for those who don't know what the multi is, without cutting away, I have Raiders to win, Semi Valamai, Chance Nicole Clockstead, and Viliami Vale to score. And that would have been a perfect start. What? Wait, the Raiders are challenging? Oh, they're saying it was a knock-on against Canberra. So basically, the ball gets passed in number 21. Dejan Arce, but it is a Canberra player that does get a touch to... No, that touch is a Warriors player first, so it's a knock-on. So the challenge should be successful. Basically, the ball gets passed, and it's like a collision between Dejan Arce and one of the Raiders players. It should be a challenge successful. It'll be a knock-on by the Warriors. Semi Valamai has improved, absolutely. Yep, good challenge there. Good early challenge by the Raiders. Is it given? Or we're just not going to find out? So challenge is successful. Canberra retain it. They're just having a check on Dejan Arce for a HIA maybe. So challenge is successful. It is I thought it was a knock-on by the Warriors anyway, but... So Raiders ball, okay. Alright. So, bit of a confusing start, as we're only just about a minute gone into this game. So, just short on halfway now. The Raiders will get their first set from a scrum feed. Now it's Jack White with the ball. He feeds it to the number 3 of Matthew Tomoko, who will get brought down for the first tackle, 45 metres out. It's been a while, but I'm back, my big man. Look at that. It's good to see you, Justin. Got it. Just hoodies in it. There's Papali'i getting brought down on the 30-metre line. 30 metres out. Third tackle. Don't know why I said 30 twice. And now that's Harawira. It will get brought down 25 metres away. Fourth tackle. They'll probably shift it now to the middle of Schneider. Feeds it off to White. Now to Tomoko. And Tomoko will get brought down on the left-hand side, 10 metres out from the try line, and this will be the last tackle for Canberra. Shifts off to Whiten. Whiten with a cross-field kick. It has not gone far. Oh, it's a knock-on anyways by the Raiders, and it's picked up by the number 8 of Fanua Blake. And he'll get brought down on the 15-metre line for the first tackle. A 0 tackle, actually, from the knock-on. I think it was Rapana that knocked it on. So here comes the actual first tackle for the Warriors, and it's on their 20 in the middle of the field. In terms of from sideline to sideline, they're in the middle. So second tackle now, the Warriors sticking it to the middle at the moment. You have seen it. I've seen it a lot in the game on Thursday, where the Broncos kept like forcing the the Sharks players to come into the middle for these tackles, and they just cut it to the outside and break through. It's an early kick by the Warriors, and it's picked up by. Oh, it's almost a breakthrough run there for the Raiders, but it'll get brought down on the 30 for the first tackle. That was a kick on the third tackle. Here's Rapana now gets a run. And he'll get brought down just 5 short of the line. It would be nice for the Warriors to win this one. It's very interesting. It's a bit of a mix in terms of who people think will win today. Third tackle now. It's Tomoko. Gets brought down on halfway. Now Papali'i gets on the charge. And he'll be brought down 35 metres away from the try line for the fourth tackle. And they'll try to shift it off to the right-hand side. As that's Tarpany. We're going to carry and it'll be brought down 25 metres away from the try line for the last tackle. Kick up in the air by Schneider. There's a few Raiders players going for it. That's a brilliant take, however, by Jesse Arthurs. And he'll get brought down on the 10 for the first tackle. That was like a proper almost AFL mark. And now the Raiders trying to keep the Warriors inside of their 20. And it's already cost them. It's a penalty to the Warriors. Hand on the ball penalty, so be interesting to see if Blocker Roach, because he's one of the commentators for this game, it'd be interesting to see if he's biased or not, because obviously Blocker Roach used to play for Balmain, and the Raiders cost him of him not getting a title because they played in '89. Bit of history for you, some rugby league history, but I'm not rugby league history. It's whatever. So first tackle there for the Warriors on their 40-metre line. They're going to try to shift it off to the left-hand side as Lodge currently has the ball. He shaved his head, and you know what they say, when a man loses his head, he's got nothing left to lose. Johnson now will hold on to the ball, and it'll be brought down right on halfway for the third tackles. We're 4.5 minutes gone in this match. Now the Warriors will force it out to the left, as that's the number 12. It's Bailey Sirenen. Will get brought down 35 metres away from the try line for the fourth tackle. They'll go central again. It's Johnson. It's a massive shove off the pass, and Reece Walsh will get brought down. Again, 35 metres away from the try line. Last tackle for the Warriors. Johnson now with a kick over the top. Thoughts on how the Raiders are playing throughout the season, and what do I think of Ricky Stewart as a coach? I think Ricky Stewart's all right. It's just he's all right as a coach. It's just he's been a bit. There's been a lot of like behind the scenes issues with the Raiders, like especially with last year. But anyways, a penalty is now for Canberra. I think the Raiders been going like they're not that great. I mean, they did get those 2 wins over the Sharks and the Titans, but the Raiders. I think they had one game where the Raiders were ahead and they ended up losing. I think it's just It's hard to say. The Raiders are like, over the last couple of years, the Raiders have been like one of those teams that are like in that 4 or 5 team shuffle of trying to get the last 2 spots in the finals. But it's hard to say. I don't watch that much of the Raiders. I probably think I should. I don't mind them. So it's a ruck infringement. It's a set restart now for the Raiders. I think it's the second one they've gotten this set. So first tackle 30 metres out. And it's a good chance here for the Raiders to get the first points in the match. Now they're going to go down the right-hand side. Rapana gets a pass off to Haruiranara. And he'll just run centrally. He'll just go himself inside the 10. And this will be the second tackle for the third tackle for the Raiders. Moxley, how are we, mate? Now to the right-hand side, the Raiders go. Schneider to White and cut out pass to Tomoko. And he'll go over. And there's the first try of the match. It is Matthew Tomoko for the Canberra Raiders. It's 4-0. Good bit of play there. Just a flat pass from Jack White to split the gap, basically forcing an easy 2-on-1. And Tomoko goes himself. That's just a good bit of try. And that's the thing. It's like, the thing with the Raiders, when they break it down with the fundamentals and just go through with it, they'll go really well. Whoa, like, oh, was it laggy? Hey, I forgot about the NRL. I was watching the draw game. Oh, yeah, that's right. The Fiji. Yeah, the Super Rugby's on. Is it live? And congrats on Longo. Yeah, no. Yeah, thank you, Heel Fries. Yeah, I've been a definite asset for this channel at being a mod. It's a definite help. Warriors, I swear, how will they come back from 70 to 10? It's yeah, it's that was tough to watch, that game. But anyways, there we go. That's his only his third try of his career for Tomoko. Is this like his first season? Surely he played last year. If someone could fill me in on this, if this is Tomoko's first season. So I think it's about 8 minutes gone. It's 4-0. Oh, we should have it over. There we are. Warriors are on another level of bad this season, and I think Nick from Australia had a bit of an audacious call saying the Warriors could come last, and I mean, Tomoko played last year. Okay. Thank you, Gary. So here we go. Brad Schneider now for the conversion. Relatively close to the sideline. This to make it 6 points to 0 to Canberra. No swing of the arms like everyone else does. He just fucking eyeballs it. Here's the conversion. Oh, it's a beautiful kick. 6-0 to Canberra. I believe that the Warriors need something special, and that's me to coach them in the secret ways of rugby league culture. Well, the thing is, the Warriors need to do their fans and show. Warriors need to show their fans at home that they can do it. I think that's going to be the big thing. That's what I think's going to happen. Is if the is when the Warriors go back to New Zealand, they'll start getting on a run of form, because I think their first game is against the Tigers. Like, if you said that a couple of weeks ago, it's like, oh, the Tigers are... But the Tigers look good. They look okay. They look okay so far. One thing I would like to do is basically, in terms of these streams, it's just on a laptop as the kickoff has happened, is... No, the game when the Warriors go to New Zealand, it's going to be a blowout. I'd like to see it. I hope it's sold out. Because I know the Wellington Phoenix went back for the first game, and there was like 20,000 at Westpac. And Westpac's a fairly big stadium. Over there, and there's Harawira getting the charge, gets brought down. Still going, actually. Fair play to him. He gets brought down on the Canberra 40 for the third tackle. Trust me, it's going to be sold out, yeah. I was even thinking about, it's like, if I had money, I'd probably go over there, but yeah. The atmosphere will be amazing. But fuck the A-League. Yeah, the A-League's, I've just not paid attention. It's genuinely just like, I can't give... I used to give a shit, but now... Oh, bit of bobble from the last tackle, but it's picked up by White, and he grubber kicks it to the corner. It is picked up by Jesse Arthurs. Big charge there by the Warriors as Arthurs gets brought down on 30. Could you please show the screen? You don't have to. I would, ZR Games, unfortunately, because of the NRL's copyright, it'll basically, the NRL sees like, oh, that's our footage, and they strike the stream. I think on Twitch it's different, so I know Heel Fries shows the games, because I think Twitch is different, so I think he can show the game. Did you watch last night's game for Penrith? I did not, because I was heading to Gosford. It was really good. The game was weird. I haven't watched any of it. I just know the scoreline, but so people probably have to fill me in. I know it was like 18-4 to Penrith, but I did see Cleary go in the crowd to meet a fan, which was rather nice. Ever since it moved from Fox, I lost interest. Kinda, yeah. Paramount's a bit dodgy. One of the problems with Paramount is when you're watching a live game, you can't scroll back. You have to watch it live. Gary Freeman has some ideas to fix the Warriors. I bet he does. So, oh, is that a knock on? I think he might have lost it here. Half-time, it was 4-0 down for Penrith. Bloody hell. So, I'm assuming it was the Penrith didn't play good, but they... You're going to stream the Eels game? I will be, yes. I will be streaming the Eels-Cowboys game tonight. Should be a good game. It's a penalty to Canberra. So here we go. Canberra now 35 metres away from the try line. So first tackle here, another blowout for Para. It's either going to be a close game or Parramatta will just blow the Cowboys' backs out. Oh, it's a knock-on, but it's another penalty. It's a penalty to Canberra for a strip. Warriors need to be careful. That's me versus Nick from Australia. Yeah, so I think it's you, Rugby League History, and a Tane House against Nick from Australia and Sam Revel. So another penalty here. Here's the first set. 20 metres out now. As Papali'i will get brought down now. 10 metres out for the first tackle. Really good chance for the Raiders to extend their lead. Raiders are now shifted off to the right-hand side. Oh, Valamai! Just short. It was a good flat pass as well, but he's short of the line for the second tackle. Now Tarpany. Tarpany trying to power over, but the Warriors are holding on now. Third tackle. There you go, Schneider with the ball. Papali'i's got the ball now. Does Nick still have COVID? I think he probably might be near the end of it. I'm not too sure. There was almost a knock on there by the Raiders. Oh, Harawira just short of the line again. Last tackle now for the Raiders. They'll go down the far side. Rapana tries to go himself. And Rapana gets held up. That was a bit of a silly decision then. I thought maybe Rapana was trying to pull a penalty because there was a Warriors player that was right next to him. But there we go. The Warriors do survive. That was some good goal line defense there. Will you be streaming Newcastle Storm? Because if you don't, it's completely understandable after the last round. I'll do it just for sympathy's sake. I'll stream it. Is this a sign of finally being consistent in NRL streams? Yeah, probably. But I wouldn't bet on it. I'm now starting to get actually organised with stuff. Because I'm now with university and with YouTube now, so it's I can kind of now know what to do. Fiji versus Highlanders. Fiji winning 22-10. Really? Bloody hell! Good on the Drua. Up there, referee stops the game for a head knock. What's going on? The ref. Yep. Are you alright? So fourth tackle for the Warriors. Currently at their 30-metre line. Almost a breakthrough run there for the Warriors. It's number 11 of Ewan Aitken who'll get to the 40. And this will be the last tackle, and there's the kick from Sean Johnson attempting a 40-20, but it doesn't get far enough to the side. So the Raiders now get the first tackle. Oh! It's another penalty to the Raiders. It's a high shot. I tell you what though, the Warriors need to be careful. That's about 3 penalties the Warriors have given in the last two sets. Is it a high shot? Yeah, it's Lodge. Congrats on 1K. Thank you, Gary. It's much appreciated. Under 7s can beat the Warriors. The potential is the kick only gets as far as the Raiders 40. And he'll be the first tackle. It's Ryan Sutton who will get to just shy of halfway. You should make a video of your setup like a setup tour. I mean, I could, but I mean, all it is really is just like a laptop, a blue microphone and a light. But I probably could show my streams. Oh, break through the gap here for the Raiders. It's the numbers. Oh, that's surely a high shot. It's the number 16. It's Adam Elliott, and there's going to be a penalty. Wait. Yeah, it's a penalty right in front for the Raiders after Adam Elliott breaks through a gap. That's you. Here's the thing, though. Right in front, 10 metres out. Didn't you watch the game on your phone? Oh, I watched the game on my phone. Yes, that is true. That is true, yeah. I could pick a female team that could play better than the Warriors. Do the female. This is going to get ugly if the Warriors play like this. Do the women's Sydney Roosters team beat the male Warriors? Honestly, with this, Warriors have given away 2 penalties this set. I'd honestly just keep running at them, because if they give away another penalty, sure there's got to be a sim bin. Yep, Fanoa Blake is getting a talking to saying, pack it in. So in terms of penalties, there has been 7 penalties given, 4 to the Raiders in the last 4 minutes. The females Eels team could beat the Warriors. I think even the female Knights? No. And also, it wasn't a high shot. It was for Matthew Lodge. Ah, okay. Thank you. Jay Dings, Fanoa Blake. So, Canberra going for the kick. I don't know why they keep doing this. They've got the Warriors on the ropes and they're going to go for the 2. This to make it an 8-point lead to the Canberra Raiders with 15.5 gone. And there's Brad Schneider who kicks it. So 24 and a half minutes remaining. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Knights are shit. I think the Knights women, I don't know, like, the one thing which was a bit odd about the Knights women's team was like about maybe like 3 of them were actually from Newcastle. The rest were all like New Zealanders or Kiwis. I mean, New Zealanders and Queenslanders. They are called the Faders unit. That is true, but usually they only fade against somewhat competent teams. I might have to drink for that stream tomorrow with the Knights. That will probably be my best stream I'll do. That'll be a pretty good one. So Raiders now with the ball. Second tackle on the 25 now. Sorry for absolutely just swatting the mic with the pen. Elliott again. Elliott's been pretty good so far, going from dummy half, just breaking through the gaps. I mean, to be fair, he is the hooker, so just so hot while jumping to right to conclusion. Oh, it does. Oh, it's a big kick, and the Warriors force all the way back to the 10. Can we kiss? Probably not. So 15 is the first meters of the first tackle, and the Warriors are relatively slow to getting back, and the fact it's only been like 17 minutes is a bit sorry to say, but I don't think much of the Warriors quotes at the moment either. Sean Johnson held the ball. You weren't saying that yesterday. Yeah, that's true. Oh, the Warriors have lost the ball and the Raiders have now picked it up. First tackle actually. I think it was Lions got the ball. Do the Warriors have eyes? Why would he throw that? Who knows? Now second tackle. It's another chance for the Raiders to put on points. Honestly, just go for the try. Don't go for... Elliott again getting good meters from dummy half. Third tackle, 30 meters out now for Canberra. Now Papali'i. Papali'i now will get held up on the 20 and a 4-man tackle for the Warriors. Fourth tackle. Raiders will go down the right-hand side as Rapana will get brought down from 15 meters out. Last tackle now, Schneider. Gets a grubber kick. I think he got tackled without the ball then, but anyways, the Warriors have picked it up and it'll get brought down on the 15 for the first tackle. They might have to change the name to Warriors to Wanderers because I'm wondering when they're going to win. Yeah, it really is the sakes. Specsavers should sponsor Warriors. I think probably ISO... I think he's just eye surgery. Reece Walsh now getting the ball. I think he's only hit Walsh. Oh... Little bit of a slam. Okay, here we go. It's a bit of a rough tackle, and it's a penalty to the Warriors. It's not the same level as the Carl Lawton dump on the tackle. So is that a... So what happens here? So it's a dangerous tackle. Reece Whiten picks up... He does land on his back, but I mean, that's the weird thing. Reece Walsh... getting lifted by White and then slammed to the ground. Ooh. That is, that's a bit contentious because, of course, we know what happened last night with Carl. It's just a penalty, however. As Papali'i's come off the field, and here's the penalty kick from the Warriors. So 40 metres out and a full set of 6 now for the Warriors. Can they get some points? You're getting bullied by 2 Muppets. Yeah, you definitely are. You definitely are. That's number 15 there for the Warriors. That is Bunty Afoa. 20 metres out now, second tackle. Now Johnson gives it off to the number 12 of Bailey Sirinen. Again, 20 metres out, third tackle for the Warriors. Sean Johnson. Oh, he's gone for a flat pass out to Jesse Arthurs. But it's a massive, just, too close. I mean, you might need to have your eyes checked after that pass with Sean Johnson. It's, like, that pass was, like, more further up inside the middle. So, yep, there was the change. Matthew Lodge has come off because he's been a bit of a liability for the Warriors. As Tom Starling actually has taken the tackle. That's taken on the field to replace... So, third tackle now for the Raiders, now on the 35. Tarpany with a big breakthrough run, getting almost to half. Oh, he got to halfway. Oh, it's a strip. And that should be... It's gone back to the Raiders, so it's going to be a set restart. Drama in the chat. Yeah. Yeah, there definitely is. So, 0 tackle on the 40 now. It's Sutton now with the ball. Gets brought down to the first tackle 30 metres out. Now Schneider. Getting to the number 16 of Elliott. Now the Raiders now going on the right-hand side. Harawira Narok. Oh, what a flick pass to Valamai. Out to the number 2 of Kocher, but he gets brought down 5 metres away from the try line. Oh, pass Elliott. Oh, he's lost the ball over the line. That was a great chance for the Raiders. Just a really good play there from the Raiders, but unfortunately, what I think of Roosters versus Bulldogs. I think it's probably safe that I definitely feel like the Roosters should be able to do it. But anyways, first tackle there for the Warriors from the scrum as they get to the 15 on the far hand side. Bumpy Afar. I think it's Bumpy Afar, or is it Fanua Blake? So third tackle 30 metres out now, the Warriors. Now Fanua Blake will get to the 40. Now Afoa, second hit up this set. It gets brought down on halfway for the last tackle actually. So the ball will be given off to Johnson. It's a high bomb. As Rapana now feeds the ball out to the side. Oh! It's a terrible mistake by the Raiders. And it's a knock on, and the Warriors have got the ball 10 metres out on the 0 tackle. And here we go, the Warriors out to the wing. And that's a try. It's the number 4, Adam Pompey. And just off a mistake, the Warriors have got a try. You don't ever let a chance go by, as the famous the Newcastle song says. Just a that was definitely a gift from the gods. As Rapana gets a pass out when he takes the kick, and it's just a knock on by it's number 2. It's Nick Kotrick who loses the ball. And just a pass out to the wing, and the Warriors do go over. So 4 points to 8 with a kick to come. Oh, hang on. There we go. So 15 minutes remaining in this first half. 4 to 8 with a kick to come. It's a kick I think relatively near the sideline, so in very similar position to the conversion that Schneider had to make to convert the try scored by Tomoko. So, Warriors just chilling at the halfway line. We're just getting an unbroken shot. Now there's Nathan Brown, probably the coach with the most amount of pressure on him in the NRL. Maybe? The Warriors should start playing a bit better once they go back to Mount Smart. Yeah, they should. Yep. No try, it's been marked. Well, no, it's not. So, Reece Walsh now with a conversion. He's been 91% for the season. So a chance. So Reece Walsh now, he'll do the thing. So for a chance to send the ball into or past the post to make it a 2-point game. Here's a conversion attempt straight down the middle, and it's 6 points to 8 to the Raiders. But the Warriors got that try off that chance. Could this open up the game? So that's Isaac Nigel with the Go Raiders. It's just unfortunate. Like, just that pass and the bounce, and Kotrick tries to pick it up and then bobbles it. It's just an absolute. Yeah. Oh. The camera just cut after the kick. Oh, it's a knock on by the Warriors straight up. And now Harawira Nara's got the ball for the Raiders. 10 metres out. 0 tackle. And just like that, and now it's a chance on the other end. And it's our set restart. 5 metres out. No, it's actually 0 tackle for the Raiders. Huge chance. Oh, dummy there by Elliott. Raiders winning by 20, I reckon, Fox. Yeah, that's pretty fair. First tackle now, the Raiders. Huge opportunity. Elliott again will get brought down about 5 metres away from the try line. Tarpany again getting held up, so the Warriors are holding on at the moment. Third tackle, 5 metres out. Now Rapana with the ball. And Rapana getting short again. Fourth tackle now for the Raiders, as they've had the ball entirely in this 10 metres for this whole set. Schneider now. Off to Elliott. That's the third time. He gets a pass off to Elliott. Whiten right through the gap. That's the number 11. That's Hudson Young who gets the try for Canberra. And just from one mistake from Canberra cost a try and gave it to the Warriors. The exact same thing happens as the Warriors knock it on from kickoff. And the Raiders go over. Hudson Young, the number 11. Fanua Blake, it's a great tackle by Starling to force the ball to pop out. And it's 12-6 with a kick to come. 12.5 now remaining in this match, first half. Brilliant offload there by Elliott. And just a good bit of play from the Raiders. Just good play. You just got to like the play. This is really good play. It's like brilliant offload there by Adam Elliott. Raiders up here in PNG. Damn, shout out to Papua New Guinea. So less than 12 minutes now remaining. So it should be the easiest kick of the day for Brad Schneider. So it should be 14 points to 6. The Raiders can get another try within the next like 10 minutes. They can definitely put the pressure on the Warriors. So here comes the kick. from Schneider. Straight down the middle, easy as you like. And it's 14 points to 6 for the Canberra Raiders. I really should have done a ranking. What do you think of the Carl Lawton send-off? Well, I did watch the replay of it. Personally, like, yes, it was a dangerous tackle, so definitely a penalty. Personally, I think the send-off's a little bit harsh. Like, I'm fine if, like, those dumping tackles are referred to as a send-off, if that's consistent. But, like, I feel like it should have been a sin bin, but not a little bit. I think it's a little bit harsh. Because apparently now he's getting he's suspended for 4 weeks. Olum coach doing really well. PNG's behind him. Definitely PNG. Be exciting to see how they go. Be very good. Who do PNG? This is probably a silly question. They are in the Rugby League World Cup this year, surely. Like, as long as there's consistency with the ruling, then it's fine. Because you do know, like, sometimes the decision making's a bit. The send off was harsh. Oh, the Raiders now getting on the line as it's now last tackle, 35 meters away from the try line. As Rowie and Dubs are on the nutters. Oh! Sure, that's not a knock on. But anyways, it's a knock on there. Rapana, I felt like they went backwards, that knock. So basically the ball, when the kick went up in the air, Rapana tried to take it. I feel like it went backwards, but then he picks up and runs straight through. Surely. As they're playing, oh, it's very bad, the weather. Do you think Lawton deserves any more or less than 4 weeks? Well, the thing is, though, so Mitch Barnett got 6 weeks. Mitch Barnett got 6 weeks for doing the that elbow, which was like, that looked like it was on purpose. Like, I feel like maybe like 2 weeks. I feel like the 4 is a little bit. It is a little bit harsh. So third tackle, as the Raiders did make a sub. Third tackle for the Warriors on halfway. Warriors, that's number 11. That's Ewan Aitken now. Gets brought down 35 metres away from the try line for the 4th tackle. Warriors out the short side. 4th tackle, kick over the top. Does get a bounce. Oh, it's a slip from Rapana and the Warriors have scored. And it's Viliami Vale, who is the one Warriors player that I need. And the 2 tries for the Warriors have come from horrible misfortune for Canberra. And that's a try to the Warriors. Basically, 4th tackle, kick over the top. Rapana tries to go with it after the bounce and he slips over. It is Rapana and he slips over at the worst possible time and Viliami Vale picked it up. That's just a brilliant try. I mean, not really. Not really, but so the 2 tries for the Warriors have come from a knock on the 10-meter line and a slip from Rapana to gather the ball. But one thing that is sort of good, morning Tank, hope you're all well, is a good game so far. It actually has been fairly good so far, Daniel. Hope you're doing well. So in terms of if I could just get this multi up, the Warriors one has come through. So we could just, I don't know, just move him off. So Viliami Vale, thank you very much. Now all I need is Semi Valamai and Charles Nicole Clockstead in Canberra to win so we can get the multi. Fluke try. Oh, it was Hill Fries. It was most certainly a fluke try. It was like the flukiest of tries. Like, that was like planet aligning levels of flukiness. And 7.5 to go. A kick here for Reece Walsh. This to make it a 2-point game. How much money did you put on that? I only put $1 because I'm a pussy. So it's a kick over the top by Dejan Assi, and it's a perfectly weighted kick. Are Newcastle going to win this week? No. We're playing Melbourne. I'll be surprised if it's not like 30. If it's less than 30, then I'll be surprised. The score line, the score difference. I do dollars too. Yeah, I put $1 on like a multi for every NRL and AFL match. As Afoa gets a big charge, now the Warriors have got some momentum on them. I will probably... I feel like a lot of people would come to stream. I'm too much of a pussy, yeah. Oh, and it's a knock-on by the Warriors. 25 metres out. There's been a lot of mistakes from both teams in the last 5 or 10 minutes, resulting in tries. Is Jack de Belin eligible to represent PNG in this year's World Cup? I wouldn't be able to tell you, Isaac. I didn't know Jack de Belin has PNG heritage. But I'm not too sure. Probably have to look into that. I will have to make videos at some point about the Rugby League World Cup. Giants, hello. Well done for last night. The Raiders now immediately try to go for a down to the wing from the scrum. And Valamai gets brought down 20 metres out for the first tackle. There's 6 minutes remaining in this first half. It's been a fairly entertaining game. There's Corey Horsburgh, the Ginger Ninja himself. I don't know why. I just really like Corey Horsburgh. 10 metres out now. Second tackle for the Raiders. Now Schneider. They're going to go down the left. Whiten's breaking past everybody and goes over. Just good. It's a good game from him so far, and he's now got a try to reward him. So a lot of mistakes have been leading to tries in this game. And that's the third one in succession. And now it's 18-12 to Canberra with a kick to come. Schneider holds onto it, gets it to White, and he breaks past about 4 people and splits the gap through the guts, if you will. Because I think Ricky Stewart was not a good fitness coach for Canberra Raiders, and I'd like the Warriors to finish victorious. Yeah, it's like... It's kind of weird. It's like the Warriors, like, I know Nathan Brown has a lot of pressure on, but like, for me, it's like Nathan Brown as a coach, he's a rebuild coach. He's not a coach that takes like a team to a premiership. Like, he's a coach that rebuilds the team, because he did it with the Knights, and it ended up like the Knights in 2019, like halfway through, like in the top 4. Then obviously the Knights bottled the shit out of it and then threw him under the bus. Just realised most of the 3 PM games is Warriors playing. It's really weird. It's also like how the Broncos have like a weird amount of NBN matches. The Warriors can definitely be their worst enemy. Yeah. So Brad Schneider, 3 from 3 tonight. The guy for Canberra that just scored, his stock went down a bit last year, or hasn't it? He's been Jack White. Maybe a little bit. It was a little bit quiet last year, but he has stepped up fairly well. He's gone pretty well this season, I'd say the least. And here's the conversion attempt by Schneider. It's just a good kick. It's a good kick. And there we go. 20 points to 12 with 4 minutes 20 remaining. It's paused on 4:20. That's a wee joke. And then I made a post about that when the score was was Titans playing Para, when it was like 4 points to Titans and 20 to Para, and I made it as a joke, and some Titans fan went off at me because he thought I was dogging on the Titans. I was like, nah, Mike, it's a weed joke. So here we go, 4 minutes 20 remaining. Ashay, sup Swayze. So there's the kickoff from the Warriors. Hopefully no knock-ons happen now. Horsburgh comes with a charge, and you run straight into Bunty Afoa, and you'll get brought down on the 10-metre line for the first tackle. So probably 2 sets each would probably be a fair estimate into this second half. So it's been fairly even, but in terms of the stats, it's more so in favour of the Raiders. Like post-contact meters and possession, it's all been about that 60-40. Apparently Canberra do miss the English guy who's now at Warrington. I didn't think he'd do much in Australia. Who is that player? I know what player you're talking about, Daniel. Last tackle here for the Raiders. It's kicked back from halfway and Schneider takes the kick. It's another high bomb and it'll be taken by, I believe, it is Adam Pompey. He's already got a try tonight, so I tip Raiders 17-16, not happening now. Shit, unfortunate. So, second tackle now for the Warriors, now on the 30. One of the players is slow to get up. Now it's the number 2, Rocco Berry. Gets an offload off. But not a lot for Katoa to work with as he gets brought down on the 40, still inside of the Warriors' half. Now Lodge with a carry. And Lodge will get brought down halfway. Sorry, man, but we're going to win this match. Yeah. It really be like that. Now, Reece Walsh. Oh, Warriors almost breaking through there. Bailey Sirenden almost splitting the gap. Oh, he's gone up again. Going to get brought down 25 metres away from the try line. Last tackle here for the Warriors. They're going to shift it off to the left-hand side. Almost a ball below Aiken. They're passing down to the wing. Is that a forward pass? Yep, it is. So the ball will be change over now for Canberra on their 20-metre line. So both teams should have at least one set. Unless something happens where there's like a knock-on or a set restart. So Valmont now with the ball gets brought down on the 20 for the first tackle. In terms of completions, 18 out of 20 for Canberra. 9 out of 16 for the Warriors. So 56% completion rate for the Warriors and 90% for Canberra. Not been that great. It's Horsburgh now with a charge as he'll get to halfway. So this will be the 4th tackle for him. If Canberra win, it could put some spark in their season. They have Bulldogs next week. PNG fans for Raiders are getting crazy in PNG. Are you going to stream the Roosters and Doggies? I mean, I probably should, in all honesty. Fuck it, why not? We'll do all 3. We're doing the triple threat. And also with this game between 3 and 5, so it'll give me like a little bit of time just to work on the thumbnail. So we can basically just get switched on, really. So 1 minute remaining, and there was a knock on by Canberra, so the Warriors will have a set, but Roosters will thrush them. Yeah, probably. I mean, might as well, because over the last couple of weeks, I've been only averaging like 1 stream. Like a week, but I need to actually do more streams. So basically, in terms of like, I'll explain after this, in this minute. It's a kick over the top immediately here by the Warriors. There's a Warriors player chasing in. Rapana's now running it down inside the 10, and Rapana will pick it up on the 5. You're going to Storm 2. Yeah, I might do the Storm 1. I don't know what the last one's like Dragons, Tigers. I might do, you know what, just do it. This next game will be one of the most one-sided games this year, and Eels will be too good for the Cows, I think. There's potential likelihood. Now Horsburgh, 3rd tackle now. It's a bit silly that the Warriors go for the kick on the first tackle, but now 24 seconds remaining. The Raiders are now running through. So that's number 18. That's Harry Rushton getting to the 40. So 4th tackle. They've got 2 tackles remaining, the Raiders. They'll go down the right-hand side. Harawira will get brought down 45 metres over the try line. Last tackle, 10 seconds remaining. And Valamai. Get an offload off. You got 5 seconds. Nope, he's going to be held into touch. During the Premier League, it might do. Streams much, mate. No offense, man. How many subs do you have right now? I think it's currently, I might need to check the updates. I think it was like last match it was like 1,017. Stream the Premier League, it might do good. Yeah, definitely could. So there we go. That is half time. It is 12 points to 20 to the Canberra Raiders. So basically, in terms of like YouTube partnership, they have like a few like requirements. And the 2 main ones is like you need to have 1,000 subs, and it's like 4,000 watch hours, public watch hours. I've got the 1,000 subs. It's now the watch hours I need to do. What are your thoughts on why the Warriors are doing so bad this game? Oh, it's just them. They just can't complete their sets, and in terms of the basics, it's just not going well, because I think the Warriors have only completed about 50% of their sets compared to the Raiders 90%, which is it's very unfortunate. But I mean, the two, and like, yes, they've got 2 tries, but literally, like, they've come from like brilliant opportunities. When the first try was when there was a knock on by Canberra inside their own 10, and then the second one was a kick over the top when Rapana tried to chase it down. He slipped over, and Vilamai Vale went over and scored. So yeah, so basically, in terms of subs, it's at 1,020. So yeah, I put up on the board because I'm that much of a narcissist. Everything's going rather well. So we'll stay here for the halftime. We're not going to go for like any halftime break, but I will say something. I think 1-0. Yeah, Real Madrid City. That should be a really interesting second leg of the Bernabeu. I will just want to check if this is the right thing. That's not it. That's it. I will announce. It's not really. I mean, it's already been publicly announced, but on Tuesday, the 3rd of May at 7 p.m, I will be appearing on the Sam Revel YouTube channel to do a live match preview of the round 9 match between the North Queensland Cowboys and the Newcastle Knights. As long as I'm not in absolute just a state with what happens tomorrow with the Knights and the Storm, it should be really good. Sam's definitely has been probably one of those consistently good channels in the rugby league space, so definitely subscribe to him, and it should be very good. It should be a good preview. And yes, that night picture, that is actually me. It's an artist rendition. It's completely 100% accurate. Don't question it. So yeah, let's have a look. PNG now has a strong side for this year's World Cup. In the likes of NRL experience blocks, Alex Johnson, Justin Allen, Xavier Coates will be a good challenge, definitely. How's your cat? You did say she's a bit of an angry thing a while ago. She's calmed down now. She's all good. So I'm just gonna check quickly. Who do Papua New Guinea have in their World Cup group? Rugby League World Cup. Do they have England? Or I might be thinking of something else. I'm just gonna get the group that Papua New Guinea have, because I want to make a video probably within the next couple of months of like a predictions for the Rugby League World Cup. 2021 technically. So New Guinea have Fiji, Lebanon, and Samoa. That's a tricky one. That's a bit of a tricky one. I'd probably think Fiji, Samoa. Those are gonna be really good matches though. No, wait, hang on. No. Sorry, I fucked up. No, my bad. I was looking at the pots. That's not the group. My bad. Sorry, I made the mistake. Sorry, I fucked up. So I was looking at the pots, and they were all in pot 2. So the actual group that Papua New Guinea in is Group D. They have Tonga, Wales, and the Cook Islands, which I think Papua New Guinea should be able to get through. I don't know if they're going to be top of the group, because Tonga do look really interesting. Because personally, I think Tonga's going to win. I've got money on Tonga to win the World Cup. So I think Papua New Guinea will definitely solidify the second. They'll advance to the knockout stage. So the Group D runner-up takes on the Group A winner. And Group A has either England, Samoa, France, and Greece. So it's probably England or Samoa. It'd probably be England. So England versus New Guinea. That'd be a very interesting. PNG make it out. Yeah, they'll definitely do. I also like to see England do well. I mean, it's literally in their own country. Australia win it. I think I did like a mock draft of like what I think would happen with the Rugby League World Cup, but I think it came down to like Australia versus It was either Australia versus Tonga or New Zealand versus Tonga in the World Cup final. Because I think I had like Australia play England or something along those lines. I can't actually remember. But yeah, I think it'll be a good video. It's like predicting the Rugby League World Cup like 6 months before it happens. I think it'll definitely be a good one to do. I mean, I might as well just write down for the future matches. Seaman is a great substitute for cheese sauce. That is true, the house. That is a very accurate statement. That's just no cap at all. That's an agreeable statement. So Bulldogs versus Roosters. Then you've got Eels versus Cowboys. Eels versus Cowboys. Knights versus Storm. Oh, that game's going to be a pain. See you in 5. Yeah, no worries. Hill Fries, I should be able to hold it down. Do I do the Dragons? Yeah, we'll do the Dragons Tigers. You know what? Let's just big week. So Dragons versus Tigers. So in terms of my current like predictions at the moment, I bet not that troll, I timed him out. Oh, okay. Hello, young man. Upset of the round, Newcastle win. You heard it here first. Oh god, that genuinely, it would be like genuinely like the biggest upset probably in the modern history of rugby league if the Knights beat Melbourne. I've looked at the stats of the game and the Warriors have played terribly. Yeah, I love you, son. Thank you, big. I think I know who Big. Yeah, I'm cocking on. Hang on. Don't attack me if it doesn't happen though. I'm not gonna advise. The thing is though, I feel like the Knights Storm game could get a lot of traction. Just seeing a Knights fan just lose it. Switched on, that's my boy. Yeah. Let me just quickly check sports bet. So currently, in terms of my multi, Viliami Valet has scored, so that's why he is no longer there. So all I need now for this multi to come through is I need Semi Valame and Charnicole Clockstead to score and the Raiders to win. I better drink. Oh, believe me, Heel Fries, I'll drink tomorrow. Because, oh boy, that game is going to be a bad game. Oh, Lord. Just kidding. Hope it's a good game anyways. I hope that if the Knights can keep it within, like, a respectable distance, then I'll be happy. But the question is, what do I define as a respectable distance? Probably like 30. 30 points, I think, is probably a respectable distance. I love my beloved kids. They bring me so much. Oh, bloody hell. I think we won a race. We won a horse race, I think. We won a bloody horse race. Jungle Magnate. It's just so good. Will you stream the 5:30 game? Yes, I'm gonna do probably the rest of all the games for the rest of the round. So the 5:30 game, which is the Bulldogs Roosters, the 7:30 game, which is Parramatta Cowboys, and the 2 games tomorrow, which is Knights Storm and Dragons Tigers. We'll just do all of them, big week. Collab with Wasted World of Sports. Yeah, that collab definitely needs to happen at some point. Who does anybody know who he supports? Like, what team does Wasted World of Sports go for? So Jungle Man. Oh, Is there any more horse races remaining? No. I'm so glad Rowie P left early. All he does is grief me on my YouTube channels. He supports Cronulla. Ooh. Yeah, Cronulla, that's a pretty good team. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good there. Oh, please don't tell me Geelong's losing. Why the fuck are Geelong losing? Oh, Geelong. What are you doing? Geelong. What are they doing? What are Geelong doing? Just basically looking over me Sportsbet account and just crying because Geelong's losing to St Kilda. Oh my god, yeah, they're losing to Fremantle. Fremantle's winning by 9. And I just noticed what's with the shorter hair. I tried like to trim the long hair, then it was like zzz, and I'm like, oh, guess I'm going bald. So now it's all growing back now. I want to like maintain this because the long hair just becomes a nuisance. So a bit of just normality or somewhat. I forced him to cut it. Yeah, actually pretty much, yeah. It's basically along the lines, he probably got a haircut. Get a fade. Yeah. I probably should get a fade. I did see some white boy in the at the Rabbitohs Manly game wearing a do-rag. Which and it was like a bright purple, and I'm like, bro, like, just, it's just like, bruh. You'll actually look dripped with a fade. Go for the early. I'm bored. I'm just jealous. Nah, it's I'll be joining it at some point because like my hairlines, you see the whoa, look at that. Yeah, it's fairly high, so. It'll go soon, so I'm trying to savor it while it lasts. Okay. I should probably need to keep an eye on KO just to make sure that the game hasn't like come back. So I think they're probably just talking about it now, or they're like an ad break. Let Roy P give you a trim. That could be a good stream. I did see some guy in the NBA get like a haircut courtside. That was pretty funny. Which is which? So I think with this game, I think it should probably come in the last couple of minutes. So I think the game should end probably before 5, so that'll give me enough time to like work, just get the thumbs and set up the other 2 streams. So yeah, we can definitely do these tonight. Notification. What's happening? It's starting to... Oh, is it actually? Fuck. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, fuck. That was... Surely that had to be, like, the quickest halftime show, or is it just... Time flies when you're having fun? Are we having fun? Are we having fun, though? So there we go. The Raiders and the Warriors now back out onto the field. So we're getting ready for the second half of this matchup. So... If the Warriors do want to win this match, I feel like they probably will. In terms of momentum-wise, they'll have to be the first team to score. Anyone else think that, like, Reece... I think Reece Walsh has had the ball maybe, like, 3 times. He should go the full Pappenhausen. I swear to God, I mean, every young kid now has it. Has now, like, that Pappenhausen haircut. Ryan Pappenhausen ruined a young generation of men's hair. Him and Papali'i, they've just ruined it. I'd love to give you a haircut. Thank you, Rowie. I'm gay with STDs. Damn. That's just a bit of a whammy, isn't it? Oh shit, it's my sister and her boyfriend. Full of semen. Oh. Yep. Nick from Australia, hello man. Nice to see you. Kickoff, we're underway now for the second half, and the Raiders at the 15 for the first half. So on to the 20 now for the second tackle. The Raiders now trying to go up the middle. It's with the second half in the Sharks-Broncos game. The Broncos really start. Canberra Raiders will lose this. Yeah, could be possible if the Warriors can if the Warriors can get the first try in this second half. It could definitely feel. Chat, thanks for the love. Goes man Schneider with the kick there from the last tackle. It's a high boot. It's taken by the number 4 for the Warriors. It is Adam Pompey who will get brought down on the 20 for the first tackle for the Canberra Raiders. Warriors fucking switched on. That's number 17's now come on. It's Jack Murchie has come on for the Warriors. Number 17, it's Jack Murphy actually getting his first carry. I need Egan for my Warriors multi. Yeah, I need for my multi. I think my multi and yours differs because I need Valamai and Nicole Clockstead to score and Canberra to win. So I think we're on different sides of the coin. So there's the kick there from Sean Johnson for the last tackle about halfway. Taken on the 10-metre line by Rapana. And Rapana will get brought down on the 30-metre line for the first tackle as we're about 2 minutes gone into this second half. So now we're getting to the 40-metre line for the second tackle. The Raiders now trying to go down the short side. As it's one of the Warriors players. Is that Jesse Arthurs? In a massive ice pack on the thing. If the Warriors win and Egan Kotrick scored, I win $1,000. So come on, my mods. That Egan and Kotrick score. That's pretty big. I kind of hope that happens for you, mate. I'd rather win the lottery than bother with trying to predict rugby matches. Yeah. Last tackle here for the Raiders. 30 metres out. They go down the left-hand side. Grub a kick on the 11. Oh, it's a chase over the one-on-one. Brilliant take by Reece Walsh. And that's a high shot there. It's going to be a penalty to the Warriors. That was a much-needed take there from Reece Walsh, who hasn't actually done that much so far this game, but he has gotten a very important ball. I think there was... This chat is very kind. Thank you, lads. So, who was that? Who was the player that Raiders player that was trying? It was number 5. It was Xavier Savage going for that, and just short from Reece Walsh. It was very ballsy from Reece Walsh to get that ball because it could have ended in a major collision. That was actually a great kick from Hudson Young, who's already scored. Hudson Young, good player. So there's the first hit up from the penalty for the Warriors, and the Warriors get dragged back. It's Jack Murchie getting to the 35 for the first tackle. Now that's the number 12 for the Warriors, Bailey Sirenen, who's... I think Bailey Sirenen's been probably one of the better players for the Warriors in this matchup. Big charge there as Warriors now enter the Canberra half, 45 metres away from the try line for the third tackle. Then that's number 16, that's Elisa Katoa. Lodge now to Bundy Afoa, and Bundy's lost it. So the chance goes begging. Adam Elliott in the first half played his best half in a Raiders jersey, in my opinion. Oh, that offload to set up the Jack Whiten try, that was brilliant. It's a good tackle there by Ryan Sutton to force the knock on by Bunty. So on the Canberra 35, they'll get a scrum feed as we're now 4.5 minutes about gone in this second half. So Schneider will roll the ball in, and they'll shift it to the left-hand side now. I believe that's Tomoko with the ball. He gets brought down on the 45, I think. No, it's Savage. Now I think number 3, this is Tomoko, who now gets brought down on halfway for the second tackle. And again, a quick white now from dummy half, going down the short side, and will get brought down 35 metres away now. Third tackle, still on the far left side. They're going to push it down to the middle. As Horsburgh now, as the ball feeds down to the other side of the field. Harawira trying to break through. Gets a pass over to the wing. Good play by the Raiders. It's number 2, it's Kotrick. It'll get brought down 5 metres short of the line. Brilliant play from the Raiders. Fourth tackle now. They'll shift it off to the middle. And now potentially to the other side as well. Oh, it's a bobble. But the Warriors have picked it up. They've survived that. Oh, hang on. Damn it, Kotrick. It was a good bit of play. I'm very surprised Kotrick getting it taken out, but just unfortunate then. I believe that's Jack Murchie being looked at. Who was the play? So Harry Ranara breaks in between the number of Vale and Pompey, gets the pass out to Rapana, then flicks it off over Valamai to Kotrick, who stays in. Guys, after the 40, Nick will be doing a review of the games. Go check it out. Yep, definitely. Definitely check that out. So I think it's a number 12, Bailey Sirinen. Did he take a bit of a hit? Unlucky there for Whiten to lose it. So what happened to Sirinen? Oh, probably a head hit the knee. Or is he clutching his leg? Maybe Whiten's landed on it a bit funny. Yeah, I'll be live after this. After this one, bit entertaining. So Bailey Sirinen currently getting looked at. I think it's his ankle, maybe. So Bailey Sirinen, 6 runs, 50 run meters. That's a pretty good average. Say for a second rower. So that was the 0 tackle, and now we restart play. An attempted offload off, and that's gone forward. And that's a waste of a mistake there. Reece Walsh. The Warriors trying to force an offload, and he just loses as Harawira Nara points to the temple. As that's number 16, Elisa Katoa tries to offload it off, and Reece Walsh drops it. I mean, to be fair, Reece Walsh probably had no idea that ball was coming. I have to say, this channel is one of the most underrated YouTube channels for rugby league content. So good. Thanks, man. It means a lot coming from you, being one of the front runners for the rugby league community on YouTube. So currently at the moment, 12 out of 21 completions for the Warriors as Canberra now get a scrum feed off the 20-metre line as Whiten gets brought down 15 metres away from the try line. Horsburgh, the big ginger, gets held up 5 metres away from the line for the second tackle. They might shift it off to the right-hand side as they're more up to the left. Oh, what a tackle by the Warriors! And Schneider gets absolutely smashed, and it's forced the mistake. What a tackle. Schneider did not see that coming. Schneider immediately gets the ball, but bang, instant tackle. Is that Dajan Arce? Is it Dajan Arce? It is. That's just a good tackle. That's just a good tackle. That's, just perfectly timed tackle, that. Well, that's something the Warriors definitely needed. Good to see the YouTubers getting on. Fuck the trolls and haters. You guys do a great job, and I appreciate it. Cheers, Daniel. So first tackle now for the Warriors now on their own 20 on the far right side as they'll try to do the one-upments, and there's a bit of tension now. Bit of intent in the forwards tackling from Horsburgh and Rushton. Now Lodge, he would like to get his hands dirty. And it's a penalty to the Warriors. Nope, time stopped. Predicted lineup for PNG: Meads, Coates, McDonald, Olam, Johnston, Labert, Cam, Albert, Sirigu, Moses, Medinga, Reese Martin, Jack DeBellin. It's a definite good team. Like they'll make it out of the group. Be interesting to see how they go against the if they can go over, I think it's, who was the other team in their group? I think it's, goddamn, I only looked at this like 5 minutes ago. Hang on, what's going on here? Wait, what? Wait, what's going on? So it's a penalty to Canberra. I think Matthew Lodge is led with the elbow. What? Matthew Lodge now on report. Hang on, we're going to look at this. So, oh shit. He raises the elbow and Hurry and Narron and makes contact with the head. And it's, oh, yep, it's high. It makes contact with, like, the eyebrow, so That's interesting. That's a bit reckless there from Matthew Lodge, especially those big note wankers on the channel is underrated. There's probably won an award in Rugby League History's Awards. That's what I want. I want a Rugby League History, like those awards. But let's have a good night of weekend of footy. That's all it's about, Daniel. That's the mantra there. So a big chance here for the Raiders to get the first. Is it the first try of the second half? I think it would be. Horsburgh gets the ball at Canberra now, 5 metres away, third tackle. I think Lodge is very lucky he didn't get sin bin for that. Horsburgh. You'll get held up 5 metres short, 4 tackle. They'll shift it off to the left-hand side. Schneider trying to get a flat pass, yeah, but it's just not working. The Warriors are holding on now. Last tackle. They're going to send it probably to the right. Cocktrick is calling for it. Ball's been given to Schneider. It's a grubber kick down the middle. It's a bit too powerful and it'll roll out. And it's a 7 tackle set from the 20-metre restart. Warriors is a good... Warriors NRL Fanatic's a good guy. So glad he's carrying on. He told me he was thinking of packing and so glad he's not. Yeah, he's Warriors NRL Fanatics. He's a great guy. So on the 35 now for the second, 40 now for the second tackle actually. I would like to see in terms of the for Isaac, especially for the Rugby League World Cup, I would like to see a Pacific Island team to win. I think it'll do a lot of good, especially like Papua New Guinea, because there's only been like 3 winners of it, which is a bit silly. So last tackle now for the Warriors. They're 25 metres out. Even hold the ball. Oh, yeah. There was a knock on there. Probably incorrect play of the ball. It's Bailey, Siren, and the Warriors are starting to look tired. Siren, yep, he's bobbled that. These next 10 minutes are crucial. Yep, Nathan Brown. There's the bald man himself. As Papali, he's set to come back onto the field. The fact the Warriors are done is ridiculous. Manly should be up. Canberra should be up big, yeah. And even still, the Warriors' tries were just insane amounts of luck. Like Canberra honestly, it should be over at this point. But we get to see potentially a blockbuster finish. So first tackle for Canberra on their 35 as they shift it down the middle. That's Adam Elliott. Will get brought down onto the 40 for the second tackle. Shifted off to the right-hand side. A little bit, just shy of halfway now. Third tackle. All the Warriors' tries were flukes. Pretty much, in an essence. Oh, long down the line. Big chance here for the Raiders. And the Raiders now 20 metres away from the try line. Big run there. I think that was Savage currently on the run now. Now the Raiders 10 metres out now. Last tackle. Again, Kotrick's calling it, but they're going to go to the other side. Whiten with the grubber. It's picked up by Reece Walsh. Reece Walsh is, in terms of the ball handling from the grubber kicks, it's a very, very good... Oh! Horsburgh almost putting the shoulder in. But you can definitely start to see the Warriors are getting tired. It's a penalty to them. This will give them a chance to catch their breath. An offside penalty. One with the grubber. It's just a good... Just good ball control. Good tag, actually. It wasn't really ball control. And there's the kick from the penalty. And the ball will be placed just shy of the halfway mark. So could the Warriors get the first try of this second half? Raiders are so frustrating. Always take the wrong decision on the last. They really want to mess this up again. Like, even still, like, earlier on in the game when, Warriors had given away 2 penalties in quick succession, and the Raiders were, 10 metres out, and they decided to go for the penalty kick instead of probably, keep going for the try. Now the Warriors, almost intercepted by the Raiders, but it's a knock-on. Xavier Savage, unfortunately, dropping him, so it gives the Warriors there another chance. Oh, that's unlucky. Almost down the throat. That would have been a big game changer. I mean, not really a game changer, but a big match moment. So only 13 minutes have gone from this second half. Sorry. I really do think the Raiders. The thing is that, like, if this was like against another team, I think the Raiders would lose this, but it's the Warriors. It's hard to tell. Reece Walsh now. Warriors NRL fanatics is in attendance. Would be fuming. I would be too. It's definitely one of those frustrating matches to watch if you support either side. So second tackle, 25 metres out. Now Reece Walsh, flat pass out to Pompey, and it's a forward pass. Just good bit of Reece Walsh, just forward as well. Oh yeah, the weather's not good at all. In terms of second half completions, it's plaguing the Warriors again. Only 4 out of 9 completed sets, 44%. It's just the sets are just not going for them. Really need to get this chair off the wall, just squeaks and everything. Now the Warriors, it's Raiders, number 16. It's Adam Elliott on the 35 for the second tackle. Horsburgh now sending it off to the left-hand side. It's Whiten. Gives it off to Tomoko. And Tomoko will get brought down just shy of halfway for the third tackle. Oh, and Horsburgh's dropped it. Now both teams are just dropping the ball now. So it's a scrum feed now on halfways. We've now got 25 minutes remaining. Just good bit of... Oh, it just drops it, Horsburgh. You can't do that, man. Horsburgh, the ginger Raider clown. So, in terms of second half errors, both 4 from 4. 4 each. And second half completions for the Raiders is currently 4 from 7. Can anybody break this stalemate? Any chance of a Warriors comeback? It's possible, but both teams have just been a bit dodgy this second half. Lodge will get brought down 35 metres away for the try line for the second tackle. Does anyone know when the Warriors homecoming game is? I want to get to watch the NRL option here in the UK. I don't know the specific date, unfortunately. All I know is they're playing the Tigers. I think it's like June, July, somewhere. I think it's like late June, early July if I had to guess. A grubber kick here by the Warriors. There's a bit of pressure on Rapana, but he takes it well and stays inside the field of play. There's the first tackle. Now can the Warriors put some pressure on Canberra? If the Warriors can keep the Raiders inside of the 20... Oh. I'm just going back here. Probably once the bloke in the play, I'll have a look for it. So third tackle now. The Raiders have only just gone out of their 10. Papali'i now with the ball. And Papali'i will get held down on the 15 for the fourth tackle. This is a good defensive set from the Warriors. They do get out of the 20, but they've only gone 25 metres, the Raiders, for the last tackle. It's still up in the air then. I think it has been confirmed. I just can't remember off the top of my head. Oh, the bounce. The bounce will bounce all the way back for the Raiders. And the Raiders now going on there. Schneider with the ball. Oh, that's a forward pass. There's been about 3 forward passes. Is it a penalty or what's happened? It's a penalty. I think it's to the Warriors for offside. I'll be back soon. Yeah, no worries, Nick. It's So basically the ball was a good kick, and then it bounced all the way back for the Raiders players, but like half of the Raiders players were all offside, so they couldn't really do anything with it. No way they messed that up. I mean, even if they went through anyways, it was still been drawn back for a penalty. So now if a good kick from Sean Johnson. Got 3 minutes remaining, so he should be done around 5 o'clock. So here's the penalty kick by the Warriors. So 40 metres out in a full set of 6. We still haven't had anyone score in this second half. So first tackle now for the Warriors. Now 30 metres out. Hang on. There's a bit of pushing and shoving. It's Ben Murdoch-Masila. And it's a lot of Canberra players. There's a bit of handbags. There's no punching at the moment. Okay, bit of pushing and shoving. Is Johnson making much of an impact back at the Warriors at all? I think he is somewhat. I think Canberra have won, says Justin, potentially. Yeah, just a bit of pushing and shoving. I think that's... Who is that Raiders player? It's either Tomoko or Savage. It's neither of them. It's Tarpany. Just a bit of pushing and shoving. And just, those collar things are like they try to get punches in, so it doesn't look like it. Bit of hit to the juggler, so a bit of tension. Just when it's not, the floating head returns. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, true. Oh yeah. I can't fight, by the way. I can't either. It's probably two of the most intimidating players on each team. Bloody Murdoch. Oh, hang on. What's going on here? So it's a penalty to the Warriors. Just basically telling the players if it happens again, they'll be gone. So just like that, it's a penalty, another penalty to the Warriors, and a chance here. If they can get the first try in this second half, the game opens up. Something about facials. Basically, it's like if we're hitting the head or something like that. And bloody Blocker Roach just said you're getting penalised for facials. Well, that's going to be on like an NRL page of like things taken out of context. So here we go. First tackle for the Warriors, 20 metres out. A huge chance if they can score here. Oh, bit of a swinging arm there from Adam Elliott. Now second tackle, 15 metres out. There's a lot of handbags at the moment. Oh, it's a knock on by Murdoch-Masila, and it comes from Joseph Tarpany. Just want a fight to happen. Yep, he's lost that. Yep, and there's a bit of talk between Joseph Tarpany and Murdoch-Masila. That's the thing. Just punch. Just come on, just do it. So Brent Tate, he's a pundit now. Well done, good on him. And it's kind of hard to think that we've still got 21 minutes remaining. Piece to wall. Yeah. I just want to fight. Agree, getting boring the game, bro. Not yet. Yeah, the game. It's just been all mistakes, really, for me, the team. It's just nothing much has happened. I feel like once a try is scored or some points are scored, then the game will get more exciting. As Horsburgh gets brought down now on the 45, still inside their own half, Canberra half of the third tackle. And now Tarpany will cross over to the Warriors half, 45 minutes away from the try line, fourth tackle. The first half was entertaining. It really was. Kick over the top. There's a lot of runners. Oh, and it's picked up. It was picked up by the number 5 of Xavier Savage, but it knocked it on. I might just turn it off and play FIFA. Honestly, don't blame you. Team of the season's out. Oh, it's a good bounce, but knock on there. Oh, just unlucky. Just really unlucky there. I think Xavier Savage just deserves a try. I think he'll probably... If the Raiders were to score first in this second half, it probably would be Xavier Savage. It's hard like I'm saying, like, oh, getting the first try in the second half when there's, like, 20 minutes remaining. Usually you'd say that, like, 2 or 5 minutes left. Do I have PlayStation? I do, but I rarely play it anymore. It's mostly, like, I know about it because my brother plays FIFA still. Oh, now the Raiders showing some defensive strength. Why do I keep tapping the mic? So Raiders keeping the Warriors into the 25, and that's number 8. That is Fanua Blake getting to the 30 for the 4th tackle. Now Katoa will get to the 40, so this will be the last tackle for the Warriors. Out to Sean Johnson. It's a kick. It's been charged down by the number 11, so it's going to be a set restart because it was played up. And now Fanua Blake will be brought down on the Warriors 40 for the first tackle. Yep. Warriors must be the worst second half scoring team in NRL. What a scam. I buy FIFA, then they release it for PS... Wait, if they release it for PS Plus? Bloody hell. Yep, set restart now for the Warriors. And they're inside the route to St. Georgia. Warriors are through here! Oh, the pass, and it's a tackle, and it's popped up, and it's going to count as a knock-on. Wade Egan getting a breakthrough run, and he gets hammered, and the ball pops up. That was such a good chance for the Warriors. And Wade Egan's in a world of hurt. I think he's probably winded. Let's have a look. Wade Egan goes straight through dummy half and breaks through. Oh, he runs straight into Rapana, and he instantly goes down. Let's have a look. Is he just winded? Not even looking. There's no shoulder charge. He's just winded. The wind's just been knocked out of him. It's an alright hit. There's no shoulder charge or anything. He just got hit. His soul left his body. Yeah, definitely. You can definitely say that. He's trying to attack. There's nothing wrong with that. There should be... He's just winded. Very unfortunate there for Wade Egan. Almost break through then. He wasn't even looking, so that's probably what made it worse. He wasn't even... It's a fine hit. He probably wasn't even seeing. He was like, he looked as, oh shit, Rapana, and then he got hit. I think Canberra and Warriors are basic girls. Oh shit, Ash Taylor's retiring. Because he was going to pass, he didn't expect it. Yeah, 100%. Wade Egan, 31 tackles today. He's the second in the out of the match today. Was Ewan Aitken is first with 36. Time has stopped at 18:17. So Wade Egan's back. Yeah, that's sad to hear for Ash Taylor. So here we go. We're back into it. So it's going to be a scrum feed for Canberra from the knock on the 20. That was a bunch of local hoodlums. So on the 25 for the first tackle for Canberra. Yeah, I think if the Raiders do score first, it probably will be officially over. So third tackle now, the Raiders now on the 40. Tarpany trying to charge through, but he'll get brought down just shy of halfway. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Oh, there's a mistake in the play of the ball, and it's now going to be a scrum feed to the Warriors. Oh, shit, this has all been the second half. It's just been knock-ons and just incorrect play of the balls. So scrum feed now on halfway for the New Zealand Warriors. Can we get... What are the odds? Surely there's going to be a try in this second half. Like, surely. That's actually a good question to ask, actually. Just create a poll now, just for a minute. So second half completed sets 8 out of 15 for the Warriors and 6 out of 10 for the Canberra Raiders. .35 metres out now, the Warriors' first tackle. 30 metres out. Actually, I shouldn't really. I should actually be watching the game because they probably won't score here. So third tackle now, the Warriors are 20 metres out from the try line. They're in the middle. They'll send it off to the right-hand side. Johnston trying to break through. He gets brought down 10 metres out. Fourth tackle. The Warriors will go to the right. RC. Flat pass to Matthew. Ewan Aitken, sorry. And Ewan Aitken goes over. And just like that, I was about to ask, will there be a try this second half? And it just happens. And it's the New Zealand Warriors that go over. It's Ewan Aitken, and it's right under the black dot, basically, going around to ground it. And now with a conversion, it'll be a 2-point game in the last 16 minutes. You don't have to feel if the Raiders did score the first try, it would almost be over. But now, since the Warriors have scored, it's a huge opening of the match. There we go, right under the black dot. We might be in for a grandstand finish like the Warriors and Cowboys game not that long ago. Ewan Aitken, one try assist, 1 line break, 40 run meters, 3 tackle bursts. A fairly solid game from him today. Still need Tomoko and Valamai. No, need Valamai and Nicole Clockstead. I don't even think Nicole Clockstead's been on the field for that long. So here we go. Reece Walsh for the conversion. With less than 15 minutes remaining. This to make it a 2-point game again. This to make it 22 out of 24 for the season. So here we go. Here you go. Here's the kick. Straight down the middle. There we go. 18 points to 20. 14 and a half minutes remaining. We are in for a grandstand finish. So there we go. 14:42 remaining as an official time. What will happen next? Could we go to Golden Point? It's actually 2 try assists from Dejoun Arce, so very good debut in his debut game for the Warriors. And big charge. Now the Warriors get to the 20 for the first tackle. The Warriors have now, I'd say, got momentum now on their side. Now the Warriors will get to the 30 for the second tackle. Because that's Aitken, the try scorer. Now for Noah Blake. Gets brought down almost all the way to halfway for the third tackle. They're going to shift off to the right-hand side, actually. Now it's again Ewan Aitken now. 40 minutes away for the try line. Fourth tackle. Johnson. Now to the number 20 of Murdoch Masilla. 35 metres out from the try line now. Last tackle for the Warriors. They'll go down the right-hand side. A chip over the top from Johnson. There's pressure. The take, it's gone backwards. Surely a double knock on. The Warriors have got the ball. 15 metres out. It's a set restart for the Warriors. From the 0 tackle. Now Johnson to Wade Egan. Now to Arcee. And Arcee will get brought down 10 metres out. First tackle. I don't think it should. I mean, might have been. Now it's Johnston. Johnston! Johnston's gone over! Sean Johnston has got the try. And just like that, within the last 4 minutes, the Warriors have taken the lead. They are going to check this, however. And potentially an obstruction penalty. But here we go. They're going to check this. Again, it's the curse of the Raiders. Could this be coming true? They're just going to check to see if there is an obstruction in this try. So Aitken. There is contact, but Starling just stands there. Oh, but it's no try. It won't count. Because the thing is, though, Starling does get hit, but he's standing there for like 5 seconds afterwards, like, oh, I can't do anything. So it is an advantage, technically. That try woke me up. Let's go. So there we go. So the score will remain to 20 points to 18 to the Raiders. 13 minutes remaining. So here we go. Some of these obstruction calls are so soft. Basically, all you got to do is just somewhat stop or just go to the ground, and you basically get the obstruction penalty. Oh, it's a knock on the first tackle by the Raiders, and the Warriors pop off. Bloody hell! It's a knock on by the Raiders off the basically the first tackle from the penalty, and now the Warriors have a chance to get that try again. Fortunately, a loose carry there by the Raiders. It's number 17. It was Jack Murchie. And I just said in commentary, apparently against his former club. So here we go. 25 metres out. A full set of 6 for the New Zealand Warriors. They had a try just disallowed from them. Can they get one properly now? So 5:30 Bulldogs Roosters will be doing that game. So here we go. Here come the Warriors. And that's first tackle, 20 metres out. Oh, and that's a bobble by Adam Pompey. No, it's not Adam Pompey, sorry. It's Valami Vale. And the chance goes begging. Now the Raiders will have the ball. If the Raiders lose this, the post-match interview with Ricky Stewart is going to be hilarious. Incorrect play the ball by Valamai. It goes begging. So it's now another scrum feed, but now it's for the Raiders. Warriors 9 errors second half. That's probably been the thing that's cost them this game. 10 out of 19 completion rate for the Warriors. And that's the thing, the Warriors have had the ball a lot more than the Raiders in this second half. But unfortunately, both teams have pretty much have done the same thing in terms of completion rate. So third tackle now for the Canberra Raiders on the 35 for the third tackle. Just 11 minutes now remaining in this matchup. Tarpany. And Tarpany will get brought down just short of halfway now for the fourth tackle. Now Adam Elliott goes on a run. He'll get brought down 40 metres out. Last tackle for Canberra. They'll shift it off to the right, and Schneider will take the kick. It's a high kick. And it's been caught by Raiders player. He goes for a grubber kick again, and now Reece Walsh has got the ball, and he'll stay into play. So very good take there by the Raiders to the Raiders player. I think it was Xavier Savage who caught that and grubber kicked it again. And now the Raiders can hold the Warriors back. Second tackle, and they're still inside of the 10-metre area. Now the Warriors, that's number 4. That is Adam Pompey. And he's going to get dragged out. And Nick Kotrick led that. So it's a scrum feed now to the Canberra Raiders. 10 metres out from the try line. That's a potentially big moment for this matchup. Kotrick gets the wrap up and then forces The number... That's actually the number 4. I believe that's actually Pompey. Out into touch. So here we go. 10 metres out. A full set of 6 coming for Canberra. Here we go. Sutton now gets the first hit up. He'll be brought down on the 10 metre line right in front of the black dot. The Raiders will now shift it to the left. Papali'i. Now Schneider. Now to Sutton. Sutton now 5 metres away from the try line. Second tackle. There's a bit of confusion now. Raiders. Oh, it's a big hit. 5 metres out now. Starling, you got brought down. Third tackle. Whiten now got the ball. And it'll be brought down again. 5 metres short of the line. Fourth tackle. They're far on the left-hand side. They might need to shift it to the right. Or keep it central somewhat. And now it's Elliott with the ball. And Elliott will get held up 10 metres short of the line. Last tackle for Canberra. But go down the right-hand side. Schneider with a kick to the wing. Battered back by the Raiders. And it will go out, and it should be. And it's the Warriors' ball, so good defence there by the Warriors to hold on then. But bloody hell. What a match this that Ewan Aitken tries put a whole bit of life into this game. 8 minutes now remaining in this game. Oh, big hit! Big hit there by the Raiders, keeping the Warriors inside of the 20. The only interesting part of the game so far has been in the last 20 minutes, pretty much. Johnston. Sean Johnson now with the ball. Gets brought down on the 25 for the fourth tackle. So the momentum now, I feel, is in Canberra's favour. The Warriors will get to the 40 now for the last tackle. Now Reece Walsh goes for the kick. It'll only go as far as the 30. And it's picked up by Xavier Savage, who almost breaks through, and he will get brought down just short of halfway for the first tackle. There's now 7 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. Now, Rapana gets a second tackle. He gets brought down 45 metres away from the try line. Now Nick Kotrick will get brought down on the 40 for the third tackle. Adam Elliott now with the ball. Gets brought down 30 metres away from the try line for the fourth tackle. To the right-hand side, left-hand side actually. Schneider to Whiten. Whiten splits the gap. Couldn't get the pass off to Schneider. Last tackle 15 metres out. Starling to Tarpany. Oh, it's a knock on by the Raiders. The Warriors hang on, but they're only just hanging on by a thread. There's 6.5 minutes left. At this point, a try could win it for either team. Matthew Lodge is now coming back onto the field for the Warriors. So here comes, it's the number 5, that is Vale. Gets brought down on the 24, the second tackle. Vanua Blake, Johnston. Johnson almost breaking through, but he gets brought down on the 25 for the third tackle. Now Matthew Lodge. Lodge gets brought down on the 35 for the fourth tackle. Still in the centre. It's an early kick. It's a attempt for a 40-20. And it's out on the full. It's a bit of an shit decision. It's the number 21. It was Dejan Arce. He's kicked it dead on the full. And now 35 metres away from the try line. A full set of 6 now coming for Canberra. So here we go. A big chance here for the Raiders to probably to end this match. A converted try will make it an 8-point lead. Hello, Mr. Pugsy. Now Tarpany with the ball. Tarpany gets brought down on the 20 for the second tackle. There's now less than 5 minutes remaining in this game. Starling to Papali'i. Now to Schneider. To Rapana. Rapana's now going for a switch. He's now going to the left-hand side. Who will win? With the Raiders score, it will be game over. They're 5 metres out now. Third tackle. Out to the left-hand side, Whiten. And Whiten again gets brought down. Fourth tackle, 5 metres out. 10 metres out, sorry. They'll go to the middle now, but nothing happened. They got an offload off. Now Rapana goes for a grubber kick. Oh, wasn't kept in, but it could be a 7-tackle set and a 20-metre restart for the Warriors. Surely the Raiders touched that. Let's have a look. Rapana with the grubber kick. That's close. They're saying it's a goal line dropout to the Warriors. No, but it's a 20-metre restart. It was last touched by a Canberra player. So a 7-tackle set, 20-metre restart now for the New Zealand Warriors. With 3 minutes 54 remaining. They need a try. But with this, they could probably set field position and momentum if they can try get it down the field. The 0 tackle, they'll get to the 30. Now that's Ewan Aiken who get to the 40 for the first tackle. Now Johnston. Reece Walsh. And Walsh will get brought down on the 45. Still inside of the Warriors half for the second tackle. Vanua Blake now with the ball. And he will cross over into Canberra's half. 45 metres away from the try line for the third tackle. Tavana now. Now 35 metres away from the try line. Fourth tackle for the Warriors. Wade Egan tries to break through and he'll get brought down 20 metres out. Last tackle for the Warriors. They'll shift it. Johnson with a kick over the top. There's a lot of chases. It's a knock on. It's a... Oh, it's short. That's a knock on by Canberra, surely. And it is. And here we go. 10 metres out. A scrum feed for the Warriors with 2 minutes 40 remaining. It was almost instantly picked up. It was picked up by Reece Walsh. Schneider knocked it on. Reece Walsh almost scoring. So it's a double knock on, but it was the first knocked on by the Raiders. What are they doing? Just knock on by Schneider. Comes off the knee. But here's the thing though, what's the point of this challenge? Hang on, they're trying to check to see if it... Wait, why? Who's challenge? Is this the Raiders challenge? My dad watches your channel. Cheers, Jackson. Yeah, it's a double knock on. I don't know why the challenge is there. Why they challenge that. So here we go. It's a double knock on. 10 metres out. A full set of 6 for the Warriors. One of the last chances in this game. So here we go. A chance for the Warriors to potentially win this. Here we go. 2 minutes 36 remaining. Here we go. Scrum. 10 metres out. Sean Johnston will set the scrum. And it's held. Johnston. Oh, it's a good tackle. And he gets brought down on the 10-metre line for the first tackle. 2 minutes 30 remaining. Lodge will get brought down 5 metres short of the line. It's a set restart. Ruck infringement. So it's first tackle. Johnson. Asai. Just short of the line now for the second tackle. Johnston. And Tavaga gets held up. 15. Oh, gets an offload off. Johnston didn't look at it. Now Lodge has got the ball 20 metres out. And now 15 metres out. Third tackle now for the Warriors. And Lodge calling a high shot. Is there a high shot? Here's the thing. Okay, let's have a look. That's a high shot. Hold on. Is there a penalty for the Warriors? That's a high shot. If that's the case, then it's a penalty to the Warriors, and they could go for 2 to tie it. Is it? Is it a penalty? Is it a penalty? On report, that's it. Yep, Bunker is in, it's on report. It's a penalty to the Warriors. And it's right in front. So the Warriors can go for 2 to tie the game at 20 apiece. Yep, Reece Walsh is going for it. And I think that's a good thing because that chews out time, meaning the Warriors will have a full set to try to get down the field for field goal range. We could go to Golden Point, fellas. Okay, here we go. 1 minute 20 remaining. Time is ticking. Okay, time is ticking though. So Reece Walsh will kind of need to kick it sort of quickly. So here we go. Beating KFC for dinner. Hell yeah, Jackson. Here we go. With about there'll probably be about 50 seconds or a minute remaining. Here we go. Reece Walsh. Set to kick it. Short kickoff incoming. Yeah, probably. It's going to be a short kickoff here by the Raiders, probably. Here we go. Reece Walsh for the kick. The time is still ticking. There's about 40 seconds now. He'll have to kick it. He has to kick it now. Here we go. Here's the kick. Right in the middle. 30 seconds remaining. It's 20 all. Here we go. Time has stopped. 28 seconds. The Raiders need a short kickoff. That's the thing. Do the Raiders risk going for the win now? Or do they just prevent the Warriors from getting a chance and just go for a... Okay, I don't know what they're going to do here, but here we go. 28 seconds remaining. We are 28 seconds away from Golden Point. They've gone for a long kick. They've just accepted. They just don't want the Warriors to score. And there's 15 seconds remaining, so there's no point. The Warriors have to go about 80 metres in the last tackle. That's what happens when Reece Walsh took about 40 seconds to take the kick. Here we go. Last play. And that's it. The siren sounds. We are going to Golden Point. The second time the Warriors this season will go to Golden Point. They went to Golden Point against the Cowboys, and they ended up getting the win. But, okay. The fact that it's even at this situation is speaking a lot of detriment in regards to the Raiders. I need the Warriors to win this for my footy tips. 200 IQ sports tips. Okay. In all honesty, I think the Raiders should have won this, put this to bed a lot earlier. But the Warriors have stuck in. Honestly, I think Reece Walsh should have taken the kick a lot earlier. Fate is proven. Not yet. I mean, it is sort of already been proven, but no, I wouldn't say it yet, Gary. We'll see what happens in this Golden Point. I mean, probably should be. I need the Warriors to win as well. That's my team 2 footy tips. As Taylor Swift plays, here we go. What's going to happen? Coin flip. The Raiders will get the ball first. The Raiders have won the coin toss. They will get the ball first. Here we go. Golden Point. If I think correctly, this is the first time I've done a stream and the Raiders it's gone to Golden Point. No, wait, no. Storm Rabbitohs. Earlier this season, I think. That went to Golden... Yeah, it went to Golden Point. What, did I stream that game? I'm not too sure. Okay, here we go. I think it's only like the third... like third or fourth game this season it's gone to Golden Point. The Canberra Raiders will be running screen right and they'll get the ball first. If it's a draw, I'll be so happy. And I said as one of the polling options of both teams somehow. That could be possible. Raiders are going to drop the ball or knock on. It wouldn't shock me, honestly. Here we go. 5-minute halves. Next point wins. We are in Golden Point. The Warriors will kick off. Canberra will get the ball first. So here we go. Here's the kickoff. And Golden Point's underway. It's a long kick as projected. It's taken by Rapana on the try line. And Canberra get dragged back. Horsburgh gets dragged back for the first tackle 10 metres back. That's what the Warriors need to do. They need to keep the Raiders in their own half and give themselves good field position. Second tackle on the 20. The Raiders will shift off to the right-hand side again. They're not getting far. They're going to get to the 25 for the third tackle. Now Tarpany. Tarpany will get brought down on the 30-metre line. Fourth tackle. This is a good defensive set by the Warriors. Horsburgh. It's a forward pass! It's a forward pass by Canberra. And it's 30 metres out. The Warriors have a chance. Full set of 6, 30 metres out. The Warriors have the opportunity to take the win. It's a forward pass. It is a forward pass. Oh my God. Here we go. No, there's gonna be a lot of people if this happens. Here we go. 30 metres out of scrum. Is it a scrum feed or is it just a tap? 200 IQ Sports Tips. He called it. He did say there was gonna be an error. Here we go. 30 metres out now. First tackle. That is Varley, who gets brought down on the 30 for the first tackle. Down onto the right, left-hand side, though. They'll probably take a few tackles to get into really good position. Now, Fanua Blake gets a charge. He'll get brought down on the second tackle. 25 metres out for the second tackle. Now, number 13, Jazz Tavaga now. 15 metres out. Are they in good position now? Nope, Lodge, they're going to go right down the middle. Here we go. This should be it. 15 metres out. It's kicked back to Johnston. Steps it. Kicks. He's got it! The Warriors have won! Unbelievable! The second Golden Point game the Warriors have played, and the Warriors have won. Johnston with the step sends Corey Horsburgh down the street for a baguette, and the field goal. The faders have faded again. Unbelievable. What a moment. Oh my God. I tipped Warriors 1-12. Mike, well done. Oh my God. Johnston feints taking the kick initially. Horsburgh gets sent, and then he kicks it, and it's right down the middle. Cool as you like. Faders have faded once again. Holy shit. Well, now we've got to prepare for about a 20-minute break, but I will be back live for the 5:30 kickoff between the Bulldogs and the Roosters. Never tipping Raiders again. Yep. There we go. Thank you all very much for watching. And I will hopefully see some of you in 20 minutes for the 5:30 game, Bulldogs Roosters. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you later.